Right, so good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time of the day it is for you. For me it's about 3 o'clock, probably 10 past, 20 past now, and I'm on a Royal Enfield Continental GT, which is the 650 twin calf racer, basically. I had the Hemi out earlier on again, so I got the road ride footage from that, and since I couldn't get on a Interceptor, I chose the Continental. Just because it is not a bike that I would usually go for. Arrogant twat. Yeah, so because it's not my usual go-to bike and it was available, it was the only one available, I thought, well, yeah, I'd take one. And the motor in it is nice. It is a smooth engine, no two ways about that. Very simple analog clocks as well. The Hemi was analog rev. Ooh. But digital speedo. Oh no, it was all analog actually. So I haven't got the bar end mirrors, I've only got the normal mirrors. I don't know which I prefer. Looks wise, bar end. Oof. Yeah, I'm not really sold on this seating position, but that is me. I'm not a fan of sports bikes, just never really have been. So being a calf racer is basically a sports bike with no fairing, including the name racer. But fourth gear is very usable. Being it's a 47 brake engine, in that respect it's very much like the CB, is in it doesn't really matter what gear you put it in, it's happy enough. Just looking at this clock, just I can see it's got the typical analog wave, where you can go down the road and the needle just sort of waves at you. The thing is, this bike is not a good fit for me because my right knee is touching the little black thing, I'm not sure what it is, just off the side of the engine. It's really actually quite irritating. I mean, it's not hot, but it's irritating, and my knees don't quite work with the grooves. If I slip back a bit, then yes, I'm fine, but it's not where I want to be. My knees are at an angle that, quite frankly, whilst not too aggressive, I know for a fact would cripple me on a cold, wet day, and quite possibly cripple me over time. Annoyingly, it doesn't have a really slow down. it does not have a gear indicator like the Hemi. That's a feature I really have come to enjoy. The engine is it's smoother than my X, yeah, no two ways about it. I'm not sure about weight, but it's not a heavy bike, it's not a light bike, it's what you sort of expect. They said not to flick it, knobbing as Spicy Knuckle call it. They said not to do that. But got enough grunt to do that. Either that fella is very short, but he's on a Continental as well. He's on the Chrome, and yeah, he doesn't look as hunched over as me. Brakes are good, very progressive. Whereas I say the Hemis just felt like they were pretty much on or off. They didn't feel like much in between. It's just a bent seat, and it's quite firm. It's a very firm seat. I'm not finding it comfortable. Then again, this bike is, as I said, it's totally not what I would ever normally consider riding. Yeah, although it's a racer style with the pegs and the gear selector and brake, they're not badly out of place. They're quite nicely put. They're not cramped. Even with my Sidi Adventure 2s, I can get my feet around quite easily. On my left sort of thigh, it's just starting to give me a bit of jip. Starting to feel a bit of, I won't say it's painful, but it is certainly noticeable. So it's not agonising pain, it's pain, but it's just noticeable. It's but again, that's just at the position, and I can understand why people, when they get older, they come off the sports bikes. This metallic blue and white stripe tank is quite nice actually. I do like that colour combo. Yeah, no, definitely not the bike for me, but I'd say the engine, I do like that engine, and that gearbox is pretty, I don't want to say pretty good, I don't want to say pretty bad, it just works. Right. Admittedly, the clutch does feel heavy. I'm not going to go for that because it's not my bike. With a 250 quid access. Oh, not the bike for me. But it is a nice bike. There's no two ways about it. The vibrations are a bit more noticeable. Whilst it's the inside of my right hand thumb that's gone a bit numb, I'm feeling the vibrations more through the left grip. I don't know why that is. It feels a lot more vibey, but then again, this is Royal Enfield's first 650 engine. Maybe the vibrations disappear over time. It has got 539 miles on it, and the mirrors vibrate a lot, but I had that with the Hemi as well. I just naturally think that it's a Royal Enfield thing. Could be this mirror design. Oh. So yeah, nice bike, just not for me. Oh. 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 They're quite nice. Cool. Oh. Not my usual seating position.
Have you tried the Interceptor?
I couldn't get a demo